Welcome back to Kirby's Dream Land 3. Last time we finished up level 5, finished up the last world, which means all that we have left is DDD. So I don't know what he does. Oh, crap. This looks like a reasonably traditional DDD fight. Crap. And I'm not, like, being careful at all. Okay, this is good because I can get, like, 3 hits in. Just have to be careful. Like, you hit him and then you run away, so you can bait him if he's gonna do the hammer. Otherwise, you're completely safe up here. Oh, you're new. He's got a mouth! Oh, jeez, he's got a mouth. Something tells me something's a little weird about DDD. Okay, so those, they're aimed? But only... and then they redirect once. It's also kind of hard to hit him. Got him! Ooh. You doing okay there, buddy? Think you got a little something in you. But we did it! We beat the game. So that's Kirby's Dream Land 3. Of course, this isn't the end. Just like every other Kirby game, you've got to go back, collect all the Jimmy Jams, and then you come back and you get the true final boss. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Of course, wanted to show off what the ending is without that, instead of going straight for the 100% right from the get-go. I think as soon as I had some problems with this game earlier, and I think the last couple videos, maybe not the last one, but the couple before that, I was starting to get kind of grumpy. And I think just taking my advice to, like, slow down and don't feel like I have to have a friend at all times has been very helpful. Like, what a friend does, other than the ability, I mean, other than their inherent ability, which is most of the time useless, is just give you a variant on your ability. So, either you can pick the friend that works well with your current ability, or pick a friend, like Owl, that is generally very mobile, and then just go, I'm just gonna get a new ability in a minute. And I feel like going back and playing through the previous stages would probably help considerably with that. I think there are maybe some issues otherwise. Maybe, some of the level design hasn't been terribly inspired, so to say. And some hitboxes are maybe a little questionable. But otherwise, I think this has been this has been a pretty good experience. You just have to be careful and approach it intelligently. The game is not designed around having whatever at any time. Getting the mini-bosses here. Some of these mini-bosses made a return. Some of these, this is the first time I've seen them, and probably the last time I've seen them. And yeah, we're a pretty far cry from... So we get title screened. Nice. And now we get to go back. So we've got them all in level 1, you can tell because the appendage is missing. So we can go back to level 2. And get what we're missing. Does that mean we have to refight the boss? That thing has just enough not range. Alright, level 2. Heck yeah! I don't know why you took away my owl. Give me my owl back. And there is a proper level 6, or at least what amounts for it. Can you go there from anywhere? Sure can. The Hyper Zone. I don't know what that is, but it looks great. And you know what every good Kirby game has to have? Shmups and dark matter! Okay, so I get to hit him a lot. Unlike the owl, I cannot hit jump to move faster. I have the power of heart. You actually want to stay not too far from him, I think. Yeah, even then I feel like I'm not getting... Kind of just have to get lucky, almost. That's okay, I don't even think I had full health. Okay, what if I just, like, hug the side over here? Because that's getting the crap kicked out of me. Yeah, how... The hardest thing is being able to tell... which side of the screen he's going to be on for his attack. Unless he always alternates, does he? No, he doesn't. You just kind of have to anticipate, I guess. Since there's about the same delay between all of his attacks. Yeah, he's gonna be kind of close to it. He should be pretty far to the right this time. Oh, yeah! Hey there, big guy. Okay, so what are we doing? Just, okay, getting hit by things, got it, cool. So I think the key here is just to not even pretend to play along with that red thing. Okay, get away from him. Okay, those are aimed at you, easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay up here. Dang it. And we got the mini dark matters, which are shockingly... Okay, no, they're not close, but... twice, though. Oh, no, not the red thing again. The red thing's hard to dodge. Okay. Got in a good position. That looks like he's going to be flying off soon. Yeah, there we go. And that should be game. Just don't get... Come on, you only have like one Jimmy Jam. Heck yeah! No, of course we're not done! Why not have 14 phases to our final boss fight? Okay, it takes reasonable damage and doesn't do a lot. Boy, this thing is tenacious, though! You beat Dark Matter, and then you beat Dark Matter, and then you beat Dark Matter. Just absolutely not having any of it. And game! Proper game! They're all so cute. Look at him. So that's the end of Kirby's Dream Land 3. This is also more or less the end of the time that we've seen the companion friends. They introduced the 3 new ones in this game, and this is the only game they're really in. And honestly, I don't know how much they contributed. Like, I feel like the first game, Kirby's Dream Land 2, it very much incentivized using friends, because they gave you a second health bar. On top of that, 2 of the friends let you do things you were otherwise unable to do. That being moving underwater reasonably and just kind of flying over the entire stage. This game, on the other hand, it introduced the 3 new friends, and they're cool. None of them really offer anything, especially when using a friend in general has been disincentivized. Which is a little bit sad, because I think they're kind of neat. It's just a bit sad that at any given time, oh, kind of what's the point? Though I did find using Owl Friend is a good way to just not play the game. Just fly over every stage. Owl Friend and Electricity, actually. Not a lot of things in this game expect you to be above them. Bosses included. So if you want easy mode, there you go. There are also a lot of, like, kind of games where you are restricted on height, so that's not as easy to do, at which point there are a number of abilities. Of the new friends, Nago Fire is actually pretty good at attacking things just in front of you. That said, you've more or less already heard my piece on this prior. I think it was a fun game. I think it was a good game. You have to approach it with the right mindset, though, and kind of the right understanding of mechanics. And how the mechanics work. Oh, those are all the friends we helped. All the friends we helped along the way. Hey, Popstar, may want to get your Blue Orbit into... May want to wrangle Blue Orbit back around a little bit. It's starting to get a little wobbly. Yeah, I do feel like, and Funnily enough, I feel like this is... I feel like this is the kind of game where it feels like they're still trying to hammer out some details about how exactly something should control and how exactly they should handle, like, level design around that. Because I think one of the major immediate issues that I can think of is a lot of the combinations of abilities are kind of useless. They're there for novelty. Which is fine, but you're not often in a good position to deal with an environment without that. And I guess remembering all the various combinations and how useful they are is a little bit rough, because there's kind of a lot. And I don't remember having this problem in Superstar. I felt like, yeah, maybe some abilities were generally kind of useless, but there were plenty of abilities on hand. You didn't have to worry about combining it with something else in order to potentially be useful. And all of them had elaborate enough movesets that you could usually get by with pretty much anything. Whereas here, it's like, oh no, I grabbed the wrong friend and the wrong ability. I'm just in a bad spot for a minute. So it's weird that they've, at this point, made so many Kirby games. Though, if you think about it, there's only the 3 Dreamlands, as well as Kirby's Adventure, and Superstar. And I feel like a lot of them had control issues purely by the nature of being on the Game Boy, or the NES. Moving on to the Super Nintendo, we've thus far had Superstar and Dreamland 3. And I think this is the first time they've had the opportunity to make games that really control and function well, with very little in the way of restrictions. And it's weird then that they got that so right with Superstar, and not as right here. Though I wonder if some of that was sort of them still figuring it out. So, like, okay, we did Superstar. Superstar worked, but let's still try to do something different. Because right now we have a sample size of 1. I don't know. I don't pretend to know. Regardless, that is Kirby's Dream Land 3. Until next time, everyone.